this video is not too long for y'all, but you know, I'm trying to make it, you know, I'm trying to tell y'all the full detail. Alright, so yeah, so after I seen her, I kind of just wanted to, like, basically, I didn't want to really talk about it. I just wanted to expose the type of person she is to other people so they can look out for this girl, because she's crazy as hell. And, you know, and I just wanted to basically speak my piece, you know, so she could understand, like, girl, that's not the way you act. Like, that's, like, so I'm like, you know, at this point, she's like, stop that talking shit, stop that, yeah. I'm like, you want me to stop the yapping stuff, right? Alright, bet. So basically, we're just standing in the middle of the grass or whatever, in front of the building. So basically, she's like, you hit me first. I'm like, bitch, you wanted to fight me in the first place. I never wanted to fight you. So you hit me first. And I'm the type of person, I would never want to fight my friends. Like, if anything, I would fight somebody else. Like, you know, and if you, like, even if you do me really, really wrong, that's when I want to fight you. I don't want to fight you if I actually fuck with you. So, you know, it would hurt me to fuck your ass up. So, yeah, so basically, we're basically saying, you hit me first, and I'm like, bitch, you told me to come all the way over here to fight you. You wanted to fight me. I didn't hit you up and say I wanted to fight you. You wanted to fight me, but you want me to swing first. So, yeah. So, I'm like, bro, I know I didn't come here for no reason, and this bitch, she's about to blow the fuck out of me, because it's like, she tells me she wants to fight me, but then she wants me to basically hit her first, swing first. And to me, in my head, I'm thinking, like, I don't want to hit her first, because if anybody calls the cops, I don't want to be in the wrong, and I don't want to be, like, basically in trouble, because it could be bigger than it really is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a fight is a fight, and you can go home and that's it. But if cops get involved, that's like a whole nother situation, and you could be charged, and depending on how bad she's hurt. And once I fight you, I'm not holding back. I'm about to beat your ass. Like, I'm about to beat your ass. So I'm just not gonna kill you, but I'm gonna beat your ass, and I'm gonna make you regret wanting to fight me. So yeah, so basically that happened. And so we ended up, I think I ended up swinging first, because it was like, it was just a back and forth thing, and I was just getting annoyed. And it was like, bitch, like, at this point, I just want to fuck you up, because you're annoying, you're irritating, and you just, like, you irritate my soul at this point. So I swung first. I said, boop. And so once I swung first, I don't know if I hit her or I missed, but let me see. Did I hit her? I think I did miss. I missed her. So then that's when she wanted to come fight. You know, she was trying to come close, but I was gonna let her come close. Bitch, I'm not backing the fuck up. I'm about to swing. And, like, if anything, like, I know how to dodge and shit, so I know when to move and when not to move. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be jumping around everywhere. And she was the type to want to move everywhere when she's fighting, so she didn't even want to come close and hit me. So I'm like, what kind of fucking fight is this? So I'm just like, at this point, I'm fucking irritated. So I'm just like, you know what? This bitch is not coming towards me, you know? And she wants to fight me, but you're not coming towards me. You want me to come towards you so you can, because if you guys have ever been in a fight before, if you come towards somebody, they have the ability to dog you, basically. Because you can get a clean punch just like that, especially if you're not careful. So me, I was just not like, I wasn't like, and I hit her first, so I'm like, how do you, do you even know how to fight? So at this point, I'm just like, fuck this shit. I got no remorse. I'm just like, fuck this. So I basically come towards her. I think I hit her like 2 times. And I feel like some of the people was trying to be on her side or whatever the case is, because they was trying to tell me to stop fighting her. because we was in front of the office area, I mean the rental office. But you know, I didn't give a fuck. Like, so I knocked her ass out like 2 times, but she didn't go down. She didn't go down. She was good. So then we ended up going in the back. So at this point, like, you know, she's mad. She's mad. So I'm just like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. So at this point, I'm not waiting for her to come to me because she's not going to come to me. She's a wimp. She's a pussy. So I'm just coming towards her, but I'm making sure I'm careful coming towards her. So when I'm coming towards her, she tries to swing. I back up and I'm like, boop, boop. And so I'm basically beating her ass, you know. I'm beating her ass. I never grabbed her hair or anything. I never grabbed her hair. She ended up grabbing my hair because I was punching the shit out of her joints. And so she basically fell on the floor and shit like that. And then at this point, I'm on top of her and I'm trying to, like, I'm still trying to punch her. I'm like punching her, punching her, punching her, punching her. And at this point, she grabs my tits. She grabs my tits, and you know, I have a baby now, so of course I don't have that hard thing inside. It's not what y'all think it is. It's like when you're not developed yet and you haven't had milk in your boobs, it's like a little bit hard. It's like a muscle in there or something like that. I'm not sure. So she basically grabbed that thing and grabbed it so hard. I'm like, oh, this bitch fucked up. I blacked the fuck out. I didn't black out because when you black out, you don't remember what happened. But at that point, it was just like, bitch, you're about to get fucked up. You know, you did wrong. So I'm grabbing her hair. At this point, you're grabbing my tits. It's hurting like shit. You can give me breast cancer if you do that. So I'm just like, you know what? All right. I grabbed her hair. I wrapped her hair around my hand, and I said, boop, 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 boop. I was just beating her. And so I felt like, you know, they was, some of her friends was kind of low-key hating and stuff like that. So they wanted me to get off of her. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, we have another round. I'm like, all right, that's fine. So we fight again. Mind you, she does not like to hit first. Like, she'll hit first. She wants to hit you with a clean one because she knows she's big. And I feel like maybe, I don't know if she was strong. I couldn't really tell because I was mad and I couldn't feel shit she was doing to me. I mean, she gave me a few hits. Like, I ain't gonna cap. I'm too strong. Like, I'm too strong. So I'm just like, you know, I dogged her out real quick and they wanted me to get off of her. So I got off of her. I said, cool. And, you know, she wants to come towards me again. And I grabbed her hair again. And I beat her ass a little bit more. And then they told me stop grabbing hair. So they tried to get me off of her hair. And I wouldn't let go of her hair. And the reason I didn't let go of her hair is because, bitch, you grabbed my titties and you should have never grabbed my fucking titties. I told you, if you don't get the fuck off me, I have no fucking remorse and I'm going to fuck your shit up. So that's exactly what the fuck I did. I punched the shit out of her. I grabbed her fucking hair out. It was like a few hairs on the ground and shit like that. Like, I did not care. Like, you know, but I didn't want to kill her. Of course, I didn't want to kill her, you know, and it's like limits to certain things. So I have my limits. So after that happened, she wanted to do a 3rd round or whatever. So I was like, all right, you know, when they want to do so many rounds, you clearly know you lost. You know what I'm saying? So I said, fine, we could do a 3rd round, but they didn't want to do it that day. They wanted to wait till I think the next day or something like that. So I was like, cool, whatever. So after that, and mind you, I was still in some other problems with some other people because of shit, like, and I think I'll leave that for another story time. Her 20s, 30s and shit. And I was like, so yeah, she wanted her money, so she's like, yeah, whoop that bitch ass, I need my fucking money too. So after she's done, I'm next or whatever. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck at this point. Like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, anybody that wants to fucking fight me, you can fight me right the fuck now. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. At this point, I'm fucking mad at everything and everybody and shit like that. we stopped fighting, and we ended up doing it, I think like a day later or 2 days later. And I'm so done for doing that third round. I don't even know why I even entertained that shit. But it was kind of like, to me, I just wanted to prove a point that I'm not no bitch. And but yeah, I just wanted to kind of prove my point that just because I'm a nice person and I let certain things slide and stuff, and that's what I feel like people take advantage of. People like to take advantage of basically nice people. And you know, that day really, I mean, that experience really taught me a lesson, you know, and I really held that lesson for a long ass time and stuff like that. Because, you know, when shit don't go their way, it's like people just get mad. And, you know, I just never respected it. Like, you know, so for the third round, it was gonna be close. For the third round, it was going to be around, I think like in a few days, it was going to be like my I think my graduation. So she wanted, I should have been smarter about it, because she wanted to do a third round. I'm like, what's the point of doing a third round if I just beat your ass 2 times? What's the point of doing a third round? So I was just like, whatever, you know me, I'm young, I just want to prove my point, you know, I'm still gonna beat your ass for the third time. So yeah, so I basically went to the damn thing where she wanted me to meet her, and this time it was like at another location, and it was kind of weird because, you know, it's a building and it's bricks, and we was like right next to the brick wall. And I felt I should have been smarter about it, because I felt like it was like a kind of a setup. People were saying like they didn't want to get caught and stuff like that, but I feel like it was a setup just to like kind of get my head knocked on the brick wall. But that didn't faze me, bitch. I still came out strong. Fuck out of here. So basically, I think that day she fought me. She was able to get on top of me, y'all. At that point, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, this bitch really got the... And then at this point, once she's on top of you, it's like, it's almost hard to kind of fight back, because she's so big and stuff like that, and you're trying to get her off of you. So, you know, like I said, at that time, I didn't even respect her at all like that. And I felt like at this point, bitch, I'm just dogging your ass. Like, as long as I'm not killing you, I'm straight. So she's basically on top of me. She's trying to beat my ass or whatever. You know, she got a few clean hits on my head, you know. She got a few clean hits on my head, but I didn't feel it. And I was still beating her ass. So yeah, she was on top of me. I was still trying to like beat her while she was on top of me, trying to get her off of me. And I pulled her hair, got her the fuck off of me, rolled on top of her, punched her some more and shit like that. We was basically rolling on the floor, punching each other and shit. And I remember like this one at one point where like I hit myself on the brick wall, and I just fucking went ballistic after that. I fucking got even madder. And at that point, I'm just like, bitch, I'm fucking beating your ass. And I bop, 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 bop. Her mom watched 3 times. The third time I beat her ass, her mom was threatening to call the police on my ass. On my ass. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't even fucking do this. Like, I'm like, bro, for you to be watching it, I feel like that's wrong. For you to be a mom and watch me fight your daughter, and you know I never did nothing wrong to your daughter, or whatever the case is, I felt like that was wrong on her part. I felt like, as a grown-ass woman, you shouldn't watch a young girl fight, you know, especially if she's in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so she ended up wanting to call the police, like, and I was like, fuck no. You know, that's one thing I'm not gonna deal with as my mom, okay? So I just said, fuck this shit. I'm like, bitch, I beat your ass again. It's no point of doing no other rounds. Fuck the rounds. I'm going the fuck home. I went home and stuff. Then the next day, I basically had like, I don't know what happened to me. Like, I had a scratch on my face that day. So No, actually, she ain't hit me in my face, actually. She was scratching me like shit. Like, her nails was so long, she was scratching me like shit. And I remember the next morning, I had a scratch on my face. And I was embarrassed. I didn't want to go to my graduation because, you know, I had a scratch on my fucking face. Like, why would I want to go somewhere and I have a scratch on my face? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bruh, I was so sad that day for my graduation. And I felt like, you know, fighting was just definitely not worth it. You know, even though I felt good at the time after doing it, knowing that I could beat her ass, you know, but I still felt a little wrong because I felt like I shouldn't have, maybe the second time, it shouldn't have never been a second time or third time. So yeah, that's the story of my first fight. If you guys like my story time about my first fight, please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, just like, comment, and subscribe, and please get into the road up to 100. Y'all, I'm at 80 subscribers right now. I haven't seen anybody that subscribe to my channel because it doesn't really pop up. I don't know why. But I do have 80 subscribers right now, and I'm on the road to 100. On the road to 1,000, and it's only going up from here. And actually, we're going on the road to 1,000, and that's on period. I'm not even gonna lowball myself. We're on the road to 1,000. So please, please, please share, because the only way to a road to 1,000 is if you guys share my videos. Okay? So I love you guys. I will say one message I do have for you guys, and that I did learn, is don't ever let somebody take your kindness for weakness. Don't ever let them do that, because, you know, that's just, no, that's just not, I don't fuck with that. And just respect yourself as a person. Please respect yourself as a person to not do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Even if you wasn't raised by your dad or your mom or whatever the case is, you can still respect yourself as a person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I feel like me respecting myself as a person really did a lot for me, you know, in life. You know, I found my soulmate, my twin flame that I love so much. And you know, he loves me and stuff, and we do have our ups and downs. It's not always peaches and cream, but you know, we definitely very passionate about each other. And you know, and I feel like I wouldn't have been able to, you know, meet a person like him if I went in the route that she was going in, or yeah, that she was basically going in, and that other females be going in, period. You know, I never had other friends that were like that. That was actually my only friend that was actually like, no, actually I have two friends that are like that, but that was only my actual friend, the only friend that was actually like that. And you know, it is what it is. But yeah, bye guys.